My name is Natalie and I'm a student studying full-time at Swinburne Online, and I have been since 2014. Well, on and off. There's finally an end in sight. I'm approaching the pointy end of my communications design degree and I am very excited. I honestly didn't think I'd get this far, and it has been a really challenging last few years, which I could not have gotten through without the continued support of my teachers and other students online. Saying that, this is my proposal for the Swinburne Mental Health Week campaign, which we have titled The Sweet Escape. The basis of this campaign is talking about the issue. Reduce stigma by speaking, sharing the load, and taking some time for yourself. The problem? Stigma. In a survey conducted by RMIT in conjunction with One Small Step Collective, a quarter of students are dealing with mental health issues, which goes to show nobody should be ashamed of talking about mental health because 25% is a big number. The audience for this campaign is Swinburne University students, which is actually quite a wide-ranging demographic. Swinburne Mental Health Week is an annual week where mental health is the subject of that. We aim to highlight it is an issue, and we want to get people moving and talking and reducing stigma because it's a tough time and it's okay to be talking about these things, especially during a pandemic whilst at university. Swinburne Mental Health Week aims to reduce stigma, increase awareness of resources and services that are available to students, as well as educating the students and educators on the importance of prioritising their mental well-being. The demographic of Swinburne University is, again, really wide-ranging, composed of over 100 student nationalities, and almost 50% of students are studying in an online mode. These numbers have helped build our personas to bring to life our target audience. With that said, here are our personas. Darwin's 28. He's an international student, and adapting to student life here in Australia has been pretty stressful, comparatively. Samantha Nimis is 20 years old. She lives in the outer suburbs of Melbourne and has grown up in Australia at the top of her class. She's super focused and into her studies, and her high aspirations have been the cause of most of her stress. Jumping to Harry. He's studying part-time on campus and has grown up moving around the country as a military child. He has a lot of pressure to achieve big things to fill the shoes of his dad, and definitely feels it when it comes to study. Annette Clarkson represents a more mature age student at 49 years. She's taking a stand for her independence and studying a diploma of business online. She wants to open her own seamstress business and become self-reliant. As you can see, these personas represent the wide-ranging demographic of students at Swinburne and their various study modes, lifestyles, and concerns. Doing some research around the topic, there are many highly effective campaigns aimed at educating the public about mental health and the importance of looking after one's mental well-being. JanSport is a US backpack company who have created an abundance of resources that are free to access. They even have an advice podcast aimed at helping young people who feel as though they have no one to talk to. And then we have the Loud Bible Group with You Okay, Mate? They have an amazing platform to heighten interest and spread awareness of the effects of mental health. Targeted primarily at young adult males, this campaign is particularly effective as it counteracts the gender stereotype that men aren't allowed to be weak. Their resources provide real-life experiences of persons dealing with and living with every day with mental health struggles. RMIT is a campaign entitled It's Okay to Not Be Okay, led primarily by student engagement. Pictured here is a ball pit organised amongst many other events by students for students to take some time out. They also have many resources available online. In a more community-focused approach, the Queensland Mental Health Commission funds the Queensland Mental Health Week, where local community organisations volunteer their time and resources to host events, walks, yoga classes, dance classes, and so much more in an effort to spread awareness of the importance of mental health. And then we see this campaign by well-known organisation Headspace. It's called Life Isn't Always Glitter and Rainbows and has been created to specifically support the LGBTIQA+ community, where this has been a known gap in resources and material provided for those within this community and the relevant issues that they may be facing. They even have a really great online interactive activity that helps direct thought processes and manage stresses, directing the user to further assistance. Amongst these campaigns, the Sweet Escape campaign will be mostly led by students and readily available on campus and online for Swinburne students. The focus will be on the academic community and it will be non-gender specific. It will be aimed primarily at the largest student demographic of young adults, but will not discriminate and be relevant to mature age students alike. The campaign aims to highlight shared experiences, reduce stigma, reinforce the idea that there's no judgment here, and to provide a time where your mental health is important and can be your priority. It's an escape from all that stress. The guilt that comes with taking time out for yourself is honestly unfair. It's essential, it's part of being human. Not built like robots to do the work systematically, graduate on no sleep, then begin working your life away. It's about balance, and it's encouraged to have some fun. The proposed events for this campaign include movies in the park, free ice cream with positive notes attached, and the paint and sip type weekly meetup. The Sunday song sessions is pictured to look like this. Who doesn't smile at the thought of free ice cream? Supportive messages and song lyrics which students are encouraged to submit online. Posters to be used on social media and placed around campus. This campaign is accompanied by fun notifications in the Canvas app that are as simple as familiar song lyrics or inspirational quotes. Moonlit Movie Mondays. Alliteration makes everything better, hey? A social gathering that appears like this, aimed purely at bringing people out and away from their desks and into fresh air. Nostalgic movies are screened once a week for the month of August. A representation of graphics for social media use and posters for on campus, alongside some movie-themed notifications pushed to Canvas, and even a competition or two to win tickets to the new Spider-Man. Painted Picnics is an event that emulates the paint and sip days you pay quite a bit to attend outside of university. This event is visualized with students bringing snacks of their own, cheese boards are encouraged, and gathering to participate in a simple painting class to release endorphins and decrease stress levels in a social situation. A poster to place around campus and for social media use, accompanied by push notifications from Canvas that are inspirational, links to stress-less resources, or just straight cheesy puns. These events are an open invitation to online as well as on-campus students who live close enough to participate, and they're all suggested campaign events for Swinburne Mental Health Week to help promote awareness of mental health across the board, get people talking and smiling, allocate some time to relax in these stressful times.